film live using your mobile device. I'm using quite an old iPhone SE, which is my main camera. You'll see is a really nice camera that I've got over here. Hello everyone who's watching over in this direction. I've also got a top-down view too. And as you've already seen, I'm using my screen too. So I do a range of different things. There's lots of innovations around mobile live streaming. So if you aren't already, make sure that you grab your existing device and start filming, start making content, start getting ideas down there. So shoppable live streams is going to be a big feature of 22, 23, especially in 2023. Physical products are a big thing for mobile live streaming, but they are anticipating moving into more digital products. You can share and monetize your skills using your mobile, and of course, even if you didn't have a website of your own, you would be able to very, very easily to be able to use your existing devices and come up with some really amazing things using one device, two devices, you never know. You can get creative anywhere. I'm going to show you some examples of me, the way I've taken the mobiles out in the field to record and to film events for other people. That's been really, really cool as well. Promoting your skills, that's ultimately what it's about. In a time of severe financial turmoil, I think it's really important that you just get going, promote your skills, do what you do best, and film yourself doing it using your mobile. No need for expensive bulky equipment. Live streaming is really important to build your audiences. So hopefully you're watching now and you'll be able to sort of see what we're doing. So really getting to hang with the tech is really quite simple. It's a case of just a single tap and it's very, very easy. You can record and stream in high quality. Hopefully I'm recording and streaming today in 1080p, but on more modern phones, you can then of course record in 4K, have 4K productions like I've done for other people. So act now, get involved, and you will be absolutely amazed at what you can achieve. So benefits of using your mobile, yeah, you can build trust with audiences and customers. You can quite easily make the process for accessing your products really easily if you sell physical products like clothing or CDs or any other merchandise. It's frictionless as well, so there's no need for the people who are watching to go away from your experience. You can buy within the actual live stream itself by tapping or putting in a code in the chat as well. Create interactive ways for people to ask you about your products, and you'll have seen examples of other videos that I've done about me using an example of live shopping that you can then click on and then make that purchase if you wish. So no need for expensive bulky equipment or complex setups. Mobile live streaming is super easy. Plug in, connect it all together. Very simply, I'm actually using Wi-Fi, but you can use wired options as well, and you can create your consistent messaging about you, your brand, and your work. So I've used mobile tech to live stream all sorts of things. I've live streamed live music, I've live streamed beauty product demonstrations, I've live streamed video game streaming as well. So one phone or one iPad, very easily, somewhere bright. So in the case of today, I'm using quite a dull room, but I do have some lights on me from both the devices that I can control. I can actually toggle these on and off. I've also got some other lights that are filling some of the shadow areas, and I've got some tips for you that I've also shared in other videos about how to position your lights and how to get the best of your small space as well. You need a mic and headphones. Ultimately, you need to have some sort of mic, whether it is this mic here. You can see that I'm just using the standard mic with an XLR plugged into an audio interface, which is going into my computer, or you can see something like this, which is more of a kind of lav mic or a wireless mic. So basically you can have your clip-on mic onto you and your lav mic sending a signal directly into your iPad using a couple of small adapters. Somewhere positioning the camera is really important. You've got me over here over the shoulder to show you the more immersive studio view. You've also got the top-down view that I talked about before, and you can see all the other devices. That's really good for me to sort of do displays or unboxing or playing. You've got my screen, which I'm sharing via the computer. Again, that's all done wirelessly, done using a free plug-in app, and of course you've got the top-down view as well. So you've got the iOS app, which I will talk to you about later on, to broadcast with. Get used to what you've got and not having to worry too much about, you know, the kind of things that you would think, oh, I need to have the best equipment straight away. You don't. Like this camera phone now, it's an iPhone SE first generation, so the quality's okay. I mean, I've actually zoomed in. I could actually zoom out slightly, and then, you know, you get a slightly crisper picture. So yeah, the recommendation I have is Switcher Studio. That's the app that I'm using to live stream today. Up to 9 devices, you can actually go quite big, and this can be multiple computers as well. So I'm actually screen sharing with a small app called SwitcherCast for my computer. You've got audio integration, whether it's going to be mobile audio or indeed fixed, and you can even have live chat guests. You convert video to vertical clips. So what I can do after this live stream is over, I can take the clip that I have wanted to and I can repurpose it for vertical or full screen, and I can integrate something called Carter, which is Switcher Studio's Shopify app, which allows you to integrate live shopping into your live streams as well. Importing graphics and animations, I've got some videos coming up on my YouTube channel about how you can do that, how you can import transparent background images and graphics into your productions and make them more bespoke. And you've also got store files in the cloud, and you can link to all these places and live stream them all, so it's pretty cool. Highlighting comments is pretty cool. So as I say, if you're commenting, you'll be able to then have that displayed on the screens, and no tech skills are required. So Switcher is up to 8.4 at the moment, and at the moment it's available for you to get for 30 days for free if you use the link that's on the screen now, bit.ly/GetSwitcherStudio, and enter the code UN30 on sign up. You'll get 30 days for free to try out every feature. So utilizing my YouTube channel, Mobile Livestream Success, utilizing questions in this group, utilizing the app, you can absolutely have a fun time. But for those of you who are asking about Android, there are solutions for Android, but they don't quite connect together as well as Switcher Studio. So you can use one mobile and you could potentially use a computer, but you can't use multiple devices without using something called NDI. So that would then link wirelessly or through USB. Some of the devices don't have the same internal. Some might have different companies building their different components. So that could be a bit of a problem as well. I wanted to show you some of the equipment that I've been using. You can see just to the right of your picture, just up here, there's a pink phone. It's fixed on a little tripod which is clamped to the desk, and that is giving a really nice steady fixed angle on this particular view. And I can change the angle if I wanted manually. I can also zoom in, zoom out using the app, which I can do as you saw earlier on when I did this view. So over the shoulder you can also have the same. So again, you can zoom in, zoom out, and you can use that quite nicely. You can change the speed of your zoom as well, so it's quite nice. I've actually got a spare clamp up here, which you can see I can angle down. So if I just show you over the top, you'll see that I've got an angle which I can then clamp a phone to, or even in an iPad it stretches out as wide as a tablet, and I can actually have that on this tripod here, so I can have a different angle looking over my shoulder as well, which is really, really handy. So something like a clamp microphone tripod is really useful. If you're mobile based, so if you've got a laptop, then easily you can use your laptop as a source and also your phone as a source, and you can literally have your very own ability to do your own tutorials on screen. No need for complicated software like Camtasia, no need for complicated issues like video editing software. This will actually edit on the fly, and it will then allow you to then use what you get and what you record, and you can then repurpose that at a later date and even air share it to your computer by airdropping, and you can then edit it afterwards if you really wanted to. You could edit all the angles in a good high quality. Depending on your model of iPad, what you would need is a couple of these adapters. So if you were using an iPad, in this case this is a Thunderbolt, so in other words a Thunderbolt for USB-C to USB 3 adapter, and that's really useful if you want to use, audio interfaces or peripherals that would be powered, like a microphone for example, and you wanted to plug that straight into your iPad, and it had a USB-C port. Obviously you've got lightning ports as well. A lightning port, you could have something like this, a lightning port with some sort of multimedia out, so either VGA. If you were wanting to have an HDMI, you could have that plugged into a separate monitor. You can then power that via the power supply and still keep your iPad charged as well. So an adapter like this would be really useful, but the ultimate adapter, which I think you should definitely use, is the lightning to USB camera connection kit on USB-C or lightning, and it will allow you to plug in, for example, a mixer. Like I've got a mixer over here that is connected via USB into my iPad, which is just on the right hand side here, and that is allowing me to bring in the audio that I then record. I can then have my guitar plugged in. I could do live performances if I wanted to. You could even plug in more than one microphone, so you could have a podcast situation. I'm going to be putting up an equipment list quite soon on the group, so do watch out for that. I think it's going to be super important that you get a chance to see the equipment that you can do, and also to get yourself started really, really simply as well. This is case sensitive, so the Get Switcher Studio needs to be in capital letters, and the bit.ly/ is just as you see it on the screen. So type that exactly as you see it on the screen, and it will take you to Switcher Studio. Once you sign up, use the code UN30 and you will not be charged for a full 30 days, and you'll get the full program for you to create multiple content items. You could do literally a whole course in a month and then get that ready for online. You could literally do several live streams. You could do a live stream every single day, and imagine what that would do for your audience. You could live stream and even multi-stream to lots of different places. You'll be really, really pleased to see the different skill sets in this group. You've got people who are filmmakers, people who are musicians, people who are business owners, people who are content creators, and you want to just try out different niches. So mobile live streaming is going to be a really important key factor for 22-23, especially with all these features that I talked about before. The Mobile Livestream Success YouTube channel, which is simply youtube.com, and then search for Mobile Livestream Success. I am hoping to get a very dedicated link set up very soon. As you can see, it is 115 subscribers and growing. For such a short space of time, I'm absolutely blown away by the amount of people who have supported this channel. And this channel, it literally took me a handful of months. Thankful if you have already subscribed. Make sure if you have and turn a notification bell on, and you'll be notified every time I upload new videos, which will be pretty frequent. And of course, the website, which is in development, the mobilelivestreamsuccess.com website is in development. I'm going to talk more about that when it is a bit more ready and ready to share. But for now, do check out the YouTube channel. In a separate video, but I'm going to talk about how you can set up your own website and online business costs. And I'm going to give you some really useful links for that as well. So if there's anything else related to that you would like, then drop me a comment below and we'll hopefully see you very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.